Hey guys, I'm Dimension Jump and today I'll be reviewing the Hero Smash Bros. Character DLC for Smash Bros. Ultimate, who was released back in July of 2019. Now, Hero is the second uh, DLC character in the first wave of fighters for Smash Bros. Ultimate, and Hero is from the Dragon Quest series. And as a whole, for Dragon Quest, I'm not really that well known, or I don't really know that much about the Dragon Quest series. I don't know. I think from what I've seen of Hero in Smash Bros. Ultimate, so mainly his moves and one of the locations from one of the games in Smash Bros. Ultimate, and this character is, I would say, interesting. I think I know. Well, I think I think different from a lot of the other characters that I've mainly played as because because Hero uses several uses a whole wide range of moves. Um, that's what I'm trying to get at because with characters like Mario, uh, Link, Donkey Kong, Pikachu, they have like the four moves, the four basic moves, so up B, down B, side B, regular B. With Hero, it's the same thing. So he's got like, because he's got a sword, he's got a shield, but he's also got um, different magical abilities. So for his up B, he can use these sort of small tornadoes and basically jump up from from where he was back to a ledge if he wants to recover. He can use fire. He can also use a variety of magical spells that you can use. So you can that all have a variety of attacks and stuff like that. And yeah, that's like that trying to wrap your head around how to use all these different moves and how they can all be done in different combos and stuff like that. So I think it's weird at first. Like, okay, how do I get my head around this? But I think over time, you will eventually get used to learning how Hero works and stuff like that. So, yeah, and with this stage, it's one of the many flying around base stages. So it's like the best example I can think of at the top of my head is the Byleth stage, which I'll get to later on. Well, when I get to Byleth, and with that stage, it takes you around Garrick Mark. With Hero stage, it takes you to, I think, the main location from one of the Dragon Quest games. Not 100% sure. I'm not that knowledgeable about the Dragon Quest games, but yeah, and also Hero has a variety of different versions of himself. So there's like one from there's four versions of Hero from different Dragon Quest games. So it's kind of like um, uh, Bowser Jr. in the sense that Bowser Jr. You got Bowser Jr. and then the other Koopalings. So something like that. Where with Hero, but you've got the hero from one specific Dragon Quest game, another one from another one, and then you got a costume change for that particular hero from that particular Dragon Quest game. So yeah, that's interesting, and you don't really often see with the other characters because with the other characters, they just have specific costumes referencing games or from specific games or specific characters from those games. So with Mario, for example, he's got a Luigi costume, he's got a Waluigi costume, he's got a Wario one, he's got one from the original Mario games, and stuff like that. But with Hero, it's the actual characters from those actual games, and I think that's really cool. And now it's time for some gameplay. So for Hero, I think there's like, I think with the character, I think as I said before, it's kind of as I was well basically as a whole, I would say Hero is kind of like at first it's kind of weird to I was basically just trying to like, how do I say this? I would say Hero is a nice character. I think the moves that Hero has, it's fun. I do like how it's like Smash Ball. Okay, so that it's a nice between sword work and magic. And for Hero's final smash. Oh no. Okay, so what I was hopefully going to do was land and show you the final smash. But Hero's final smash is one of those ones that you have to be in a certain range to be in. So it's kind of like something like, I don't know, Mario's final smash. Oh no, that's a bad example. I would say probably Bayonetta, for example. We have to be in her range in order for her final smash to probably to work really well. So for this, if you can see in the lower corner, you can see the different magic moves. So let's do zoom. Oh, hang on. So if I do down B and then say sizzle, that's basically just a specific move. And you can also see that the magic meter is recharging itself, which I think is nice and interesting, and I think a good way of sort of limiting you in a way, because you can't just spam magic moves or just use moves or magic. Oh yeah, there's another thing. Hero has a critical hit. I was really hoping to do Smash Finals. I can show it in another match. So yeah, so Hero has a critical hit. So I'm gonna try and show you Hero's final smash. So this is Hero's final smash. Like all the other characters or other heroes from the Dragon Quest series appear and just do this like big attack thing. So yeah, so that's Hero's final smash, and I think that's quite nice. So yeah, so that's been it for the gameplay. Now it's going to go back to the review. So overall, I would say that Hero is a somewhat fun character to play as. I do like. One of the things I do like about Hero is the different moves that you get. So there's like this little grid. I think it's his neutral. I think it's either his neutral B or his down B. It's one of those ones, and you basically get this list of his different moves, and they're all random. So you've got one that can reflect projectiles. You've got one that makes him metal. There's one that makes him explode. Literally explode. It's like kamikaze, and you lose a stock, or whatever. I think if you're playing on stocks, then you lose a stock, and they're all a variety of different moves that you can use. And as I said before, you can just use for combos. The only thing that's basically putting this back is the magic meter, so your MP meter, and it's necessary. It's basically there to say, okay, you've got this amount of MP left. Here's some of the moves you can do with the MP that you have, and it does recharge over time. If you lose, let's say, 20 of MP, it will restore over time. Or if you lose stock, or you fall off the edge, or something like that. And that's something I think that's really cool. I think that's really interesting. You don't normally see that with characters, because like you will see characters that might have stuff that might recharge or refill themselves, like the Inkling's ink. If you go into their squid form, they will refill their ink, which is really cool and stuff like that. And with Hero's trailer, with the trailer that they got for their announcement, I think that's a really fun. I think a trailer that really suits them, because you see them riding on a horse, and then it's just them saving Link from two shadow characters, and then later on in the review, the trailer, you see the other three hero characters from the other Dragon Quest games. So that's something really cool. I do like that, and I would say overall, I think the hero character is an interesting fighter to follow up from Joker, and I think it is a nice continuation of the whole. Oh, here's a character from maybe a relatively unknown game or game series, and now more people will learn about this game and might want to pick up the most current version or the most current game in the series or stuff like that. So yeah, Hero is an interesting, fun character, and yeah, I think overall is a good continuation of the whole. Oh, here's the relatively unknown game series. Have fun with this character. It might want you to pick up a game and stuff like that. So yeah, so that's been my review for the Hero DLC character for Smash Bros. Ultimate. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.